So we have with us a very young achiever, just like Anshika. We have another young achiever with us, Ms. Shilpi Samson. She's an alumnus of National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. She's a doodler and fantastic doodler in that. And she runs her own company. She's an entrepreneur. And just like I reached to Anshika, and she also spontaneously responded. Similarly, Shilpi also responded spontaneously. So Shilpi, are you there?
Yeah, I can
So
see
can you?
already. Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah, put
am
the
I
prompt.
audible?
Yeah, Shilpi. Thanks a lot, Shilpi. Thank you very much. And
No,
yeah, please talk about your journey and your tips for our youngsters.
yeah, sure. So the pleasure is all mine to begin with. It's really nice to, like I joined like I think 20 minutes. I couldn't join earlier, but it is so nice to hear young people talk and the confidence they have. It's really great, and I am from a visual communication field, and I see a lot of people here. They are venturing out there. So I would just like to tell the ones who are pursuing it that visual communication is a very, very powerful tool. For somebody who cannot read, write, there are signages, so it kind of caters to everybody. It caters to a large audience, and with that, it brings a lot of responsibility when you're designing something, the aesthetics of the colors. So there was I'll just talk about this one experiment where a logo was designed, and a lot of people didn't realize, but when it became public, people started getting migraine because it had a circular pattern in it, and the designer, while designing, didn't realize that. So visual design, a powerful tool, and with great power, like we say, comes a lot of responsibility. So all of you out there who are pursuing this, remember, so whenever you are designing, always think of, you need to identify your audience for who you are making a design, and then you should think of the range of people who are going to, so you can't assume that everybody is an educated person, everybody knows. So maybe you make something in red, blue, green color, and tomorrow a colorblind person comes and the important information is lost. So all these things, I'm sure your course would be teaching you all of this. It's just that, peripherally speaking, these are the things. If I talk about my journey, I also come from a small town. I come from Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. Some of you might have heard about Jhansi Ki Rani, I'm sure. So my journey was pretty interesting. I am the youngest of three sisters, and the thing which I noticed, and even when I was thinking about talking today, I realized that one problem, at least back then, we had was that in small towns it's difficult to get information about things. You don't really know what is out there. You don't really know the opportunities which are available. So when I was in Jhansi, all I knew was I used to look at cartoons and I was like, I need to do something like this. And back then, I'm talking about 2007, 2008, where internet wasn't, that easy and accessible, and you wouldn't know where to look, what courses to do, and people wouldn't be very supportive. Now we are lucky to be in a place where people at least understand this as a career. Previously, if you would tell them that I want to make cartoons or I want to do designing, and they would be like, what, डिजाइनिंग ये क्या होता है, मतलब ये किस तरह का जॉब है, आप डॉक्टर बनो, आप इंजीनियर बनो, डिजाइनर कौन बनता है. So you guys are lucky to be here where it is an accepted career opportunity, and I would say work smart, work hard, and it is important to plan things well. So this is something maybe I learned the hard way, and also I wouldn't blame myself completely. There was situations and circumstances, but आपके लिए planning बहुत ज़रूरी है. You need to identify your strength and build on that strength. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप हर चीज़ में अच्छे हों. There are a lot of people who are good at so many things, and people will be better than you every time. अगर आप आप Superman भी होंगे, तो there will be somebody who will be your counterpart. But what you have to do is you have to identify your strength, and you need to build on that. You need to gather information on that. You need to connect with people. In the industry which we are in, networking is very important, and now we have those tools. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have LinkedIn. Reach out to people whose work you like. If you reach out to 20 people, maybe 2 will respond, but those 2 can also help you guide and make that difference. And then another thing is that you need to document your process. Let's say if you are making something, portfolios are important. The earlier you start, the more diversity you will have, and anybody who is looking at your portfolio, they would know the journey you've come. So nobody, so if you go to a good company, if you interview, this I'm speaking from my experience, that they don't just look at the end product. उनके लिए सिर्फ एक end product important नहीं होता है, उनके लिए ये भी important होता है कि आप उस end product तक पहुंचे कैसे, how did you derive that, ताकि ये ना हो कि this is a one output you can create. They need to understand कि आपका वो mindset है कि आप अगर इस तरीके का या किसी भी प्रॉब्लम आपको दी जाती है, you can cater, you know how to go about it. So building portfolio is very important. I'm sure some of you would already have it. If not, I would suggest this is the time. Don't wait कि अरे जब मैं जॉब के लिए जाऊंगी या जाऊंगा मैं तब इस चीज को करूंगा. Start doing it now. If you do it in bits and pieces, the workload is less and you get to elaborate more on it. Document your process कि मैंने ये कैसे किया, मेरे what was my thought process, and spend a lot of time. कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम we get agitated, we feel कि अरे फटाफट हम बना देते हैं, we look at somebody else who's quicker than us and we feel कि उसने तो एक दिन में like an artist say I make doodle, somebody is posting one doodle a day, right? Somebody is posting once in a week. So everybody has their own pace. Don't compare yourself. It is good to have a healthy competition, but I would say don't compare and don't feel disheartened. अगर आप उस comparison से disheartened हो रहे हैं, अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं अरे मेरा काम अच्छा नहीं है या मैं कैसे ये दिखाऊं, don't do that. Then stop looking. Then stop looking and you find your own strength. Another thing which is very, it's very specific to maybe small towns where parents also need to know what you are doing, right? अगर वो आप चाहते हैं कि वो आपका support system बने, so see, we can't expect them to gather a lot of information at this age maybe, but we can always tell them कि this is what is happening, this is the career I'm choosing, these are the opportunities which are available. So what happens is that even if you fail at time, which is inevitable, it's not, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप पूरे मन से भी कर रहे हैं तो कभी fail नहीं हो सकते, it's part and parcel, but that support system, that fallback, that support which you will have, it will help you to rise again. So कभी कभी ना ऐसा हो जाता है कि हम सोचते हैं कि पेरेंट्स को क्या पता है, इनको क्या समझ आता है, like हम कर लेंगे, but remember they are there to support. And like my mother, she's also there on this call today when I told her this is happening, and they might not understand completely कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, what is this field, but they're there to support. I'm sure most of you, the ones who are like then 10th standard, 12th standard, your parents are paying for your fees, so they are supporting you. They might not understand, but try giving them a glimpse of what you are doing. And overall I think as women, like it's Women's Day and we're talking about it, I would tell you that financial independence and stability is very important. You guys are just venturing into the mainstream right now, and it is important for you no matter what you do later. जैसे Indian society में क्या होता है, mostly girls ऐसा होता है कि हाँ थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ा दो and then they look यार एक दिन तो शादी कराना है and all that. That is all part. I'm not saying कि मत करो, nothing like that. All I'm saying is you as an individual should be stable. You should be financially stable. You should have that confidence कि if anything goes south tomorrow, I can tread through it. I can support my family through it. So there are other things. There are a lot of things which which will take your focus right now and all these. But I'm telling you, these are the crucial years. If you dedicate them for your career right now, you'll be very happy in the longer run. Now when I look back, so there were times when people were enjoying, and I'm not saying कि this you might have heard. You might have heard your parents telling you, and I'm telling from experience. उस time पे ये लगता है कि अरे parents यही बोलते हैं या adults keep telling you this. But when you actually go through those years and when you look back and you see how far you've come, you realize that all the pain, all the effort, all the sweat you put in was completely worth it. So yeah, that's my story. I started a page. It's called Survive Office Doodles. It has, so I started, and when I started again, nothing goes like, to एकदम बढ़िया धमाके से कोई भी चीज जरूरी नहीं है कि शुरू हो. It all starts small, and one thing which is important is consistency. Don't give up. There are days, there is something which will get a lot of likes, a lot of appreciation. 2-3 दिन भी ऐसा होगा, and then suddenly there is a dip. So success also doesn't guarantee that there will not be a fall, right? And again, like Anshika, I was listening to her and she said, like, people will tell you that you are wrong, या तुम्हें नहीं आता है, या तुम नहीं कर पाओगे. It's okay. It's not, you don't have to take in everything and you don't have to push away everything also. You need to be very selective that what criticism, what feedback helps me grow. Pick those and, make them as stepping stones to head forward. So yeah, I would just conclude. I'm sure you guys are waiting for your results. So one, I'll just wrap it up saying that build your portfolios, network, send out messages to. There are fabulous women achievers out there. Talk to them, and I'm sure most of them would be very happy to talk to you, guide you. And of course, I'm there. Anytime you feel, you can reach out to me. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. So yeah. And yeah, over to you guys if there's anything you would want me to.
So, Shilpi, thank you so much for finding out time. I'm just barging in between. My name is Himanshu Gautam. I'm part of Safalta team here, and we are so happy to have you with us today.
Thank
and you
you
won't
so
believe, such a beautiful assimilation of thoughts that you presented with, anyone, who is part of this call. You have shown them a great way by telling them to work on their strengths, by telling them to work on a plan, by telling them to network, by telling them to document their process. I think these are some golden, really jewels that you have shared from your own experience. And I can't thank you more. It was so interesting to listen to you every minute, every second while you were speaking. And I was even so thrilled to know that even your mother is here in this call. So, if it's okay, we'd love to hear from her. If she's here, she can, give some blessings to our dear students here. मैम, आप यहाँ पे हैं तो मैं आपसे थोड़ा सा गुजारिश करना चाहूँगा कि आप कुछ दो शब्द कहें, बोलें हमसे. एंड हम लोग को बड़ा अच्छा लगेगा अगर आप हमको सुन पा रहे हैं. शिल्पी, over to you.
I'm not sure if you would be able to get this whole unmute and join the call thing.
Okay. No problems. But it's so great that even she was here listening to you, and I'm sure she must be so proud of you. I'm sure she must be so proud. Yeah.
She's a single mother, so it's just very personal. But I lost my dad when I was 13, and she has been a rock for us. When I say look up to women, I also suggest that look up to women who are closer to you. It's good to look at idols, but real-time people who are around you, where you can
right. And I can relate to Shilpi because I'm also in the same situation. So my mother has been a rock for me. I also lost my father much early in life. And she has been my solid support. She is the strongest person of our family. That's what we call her.
Yeah.
And so I can imagine every word that you said. Yeah. Shadan, over to you.
Yeah. So students, so what we'll do, we'll announce the winners first, and then we will wrap it up by asking the winners to speak, and also we'll give everybody a chance to share their thoughts. All participants. So I'll just share my screen now. So Shilpi, you be on the call.
Yeah.
And I will request you to announce. I'll just share. You can just call out the names. So I'm just announcing. So you can just call out the second runner-up name, Shilpi.
Okay, the second runner-up is Keshwam Avasthi. Congratulations.
So this is his work.
So that's a really nice quote. She believed she could, so she did. And I'm sure that applies to all of us. Really nice.
Yeah, the first runner-up. So he gets, this is prize money. The first runner-up is, you can call out the name.
Neeraj Singh. Congratulations, Neeraj.
This is work.
Nice.
And the winner you can announce now.
Mehnur, if that is correct, right? I'm pronouncing it right. Mehnur Ajaz. Congratulations to you, Mehnur. It's really good.
So that's it. We also had a couple of students who had shared poems, also written poems on Women's Day. If they are there, they can speak about it. If the graphic design students have any questions for Shilpi, they can ask now. You can raise your hands. And any participant of the live debate competition wants to share this. So Keshwam Avasti wants to speak. So we got to unmute Keshwam. Rashmi.
Keshwam, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes. Hi.
I'm audible?
Yes, you're audible.
First of all, very good evening, all of you. Actually, I have one question to Shilpi ma'am.
But we can't see you. We cannot see you. Video.
Just a wait.
Yeah. We can see you. We can see you.
Hello.
Please ask question. Yeah. Please ask your question.
शिल्पी मैम मेरा आपसे ये क्वेश्चन था एक्चुअली राइट नाउ मेरा जो कोर्स चल रहा है safalta.com पे so this is on a mobile application work on mobile applications so there is some chances to get started a new journey of a job with the help of this course.
So Keshwam, see, आप कैसे सीख रहे हैं is not important, right? So as long as you are learning. पहले तो these courses were also not available. People would hand draw.
Yeah.
So when you talk about jobs are out there. The industry is right now it is thriving with jobs in visual communications. It is picking up a lot. Like I said earlier, आपको उसके लिए अपने आप को तो जो ये टूल है जो ये आप कोर्स ले रहे हैं ये तो आपको एक आपको प्रिपेयर कर सकता है कि ये टूल है कि आप but you have to prepare yourself for this job and like I said previously आप अपना पोर्टफोलियो बनाइए आप सिर्फ am I still audible guys?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah.
You're audible.
So yeah, like I said कि आप अपनी तैयारी करिए and then you apply and you can join LinkedIn पे you can put keywords and they will send you prompts of the jobs available. आप उस पे पूरी तरीके से बता सकते हैं आप किस तरीके का जॉब ढूंढ रहे हैं किस प्रोफाइल में ढूंढ रहे हैं and that's how you can actually bag some of those. Here, did I answer?
Yes. You have answered.
Yeah.
And we also have an advanced graphic design program which a batch is starting from March 21st. It is a 90-hour power pack program with lot of software, 38 modules, 27 assessments, 3 workshops, sculpting workshop, sketching workshop, character design workshop with industry's best people, virtual studio tour, 100% job assistance, internship opportunities, job interview skills as the best in the best of the industry.
So
just
there are quick 3 values. Sorry, Shadan, I had to just jump in. There are quick 3 values on which Safalta works. First is the accessibility of great teachers and mentors like you. That's what we create for our students. With some very very affordable fee and all so that so there is no roadblock for anyone actually and tons of accountability. So that's what like the 3 core pillar of our values are, and we are there for every student of ours, and the credo for Safalta is साथ रहेंगे success तक. तो बस and you very rightly said कि ये तो tools हैं but ultimately कि इनका अपना जो हिम्मत है इनका अपना जो मन है I think that can make them a real winner. And we will be with them for sure. Yeah. You are on mute, Shadan.
We have to wind up because we are already at past the deadline. So
Right.
any other participants, 1 or 2 participants, we can take Rashmi if anybody wants to share their feedback. Otherwise, it's good for us. We really enjoyed bringing this event for all our Safalta students. I'm sure that this experience, आज का जो आपको जो तजुर्बा है कल का और आज का, that is going to help you in good stead. Anuj Kumar Yadav has raised his hand.
Yeah, Anuj, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
हेलो
जी अनुज, हम आप सुन पा रहे हैं, हम आपको बोलिए अनुज। आपके थोड़ा वॉइस ब्रेक कर रहा है, आप वीडियो बंद कर लेंगे तो शायद अच्छा सुनाई दे।
अच्छा ठीक है सर मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि मैंने भी अमर उजाला में जब पहली बार ही देखा था तो छोटे छोटे कोर्स जो होते थे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के और इसके ग्राफिक डिजाइन के, कोरल ड्रॉ के, ये मैं ढूंढ रहा था, मुझे कहीं मिल नहीं रहे थे और मिल रहे थे वहाँ मुझे अपना टाइम लगाना पड़ता था और क्योंकि मैं कर रहा हूँ तो मेरे पास टाइम नहीं हो पा रहा था। लेकिन ये सफलता ऐप ने मुझे बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है ताकि मैं अपनी जो क्वालिटीज हैं जो मुझे लग रहा था थोड़ा बहुत मेरा पहले यूट्यूब देख देती पर मैंने कहा मुझे गाइडेंस की जरूरत थी, तो वो इसमें जो देख के ना मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल काफी इंक्रीज हुआ है।
क्या बात।
और इससे मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, आप इस जो आपका ये जो आप प्रयास कर रहे हैं ना, वो आप कंटिन्यू रखिए, इससे बहुत बच्चों को लाभ मिलने वाला है।
बिल्कुल कंटिन्यू रखेंगे अनुज हम, और
तो
आपके
सर मैं
साथ
एक टीचर भी हूँ सर, बाई प्रोफेशन आई एम अ टीचर। तो मैं अपने बच्चों को भी मोटिवेट करता हूँ कि आप ऐसे कोर्सेज करिए, ये क्या है आपकी स्किल्स में डेवलपमेंट करेंगे और आपको रोजगार के लिए कभी भटकना नहीं पड़ेगा। इसी के साथ सर मैं आप लोग को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ।
धन्यवाद अनुज जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, थैंक यू। आई थिंक वी विल जस्ट वाइंड इट अप नाउ। So thank you Anshika, thank you Shilpi, thank you Imanshu, and I must thank Rashmi also, and the team behind this, Rashmi, Richa, Rajat, and the entire team of Safalta, the IT people, the support, the faculty, Pradeep, Devesh, everybody, and the students, most important students, parents, everybody, for making this program a rocking success. Thank you all, and this is the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We'll keep on getting this sort of events for you. Thank you everyone.